So where are you from?
I'm actually from Peru, but I moved to Montreal.
Okay. And the reason why I wanted to speak to you is because you were literally reading while walking at the same time.
Yeah, I was like,
What is it that you're reading
I
that
just
that's so
started it.
intriguing?
I just started today is the soul of an octopus. It means like the connection between an octopus and a human being.
Oh, okay.
So I just started literally look like right there. But I don't know, I'm excited to go for it. Like philosophical.
Oh, okay. Do you
lifestyle.
usually read and walk at the same time?
Yeah.
You do that?
I
Okay.
master it throughout time, you know? I don't need to look
Wow.
for people.
What do you study, by the way? Because you seem to be very
Yeah.
interested in reading and discovering the world, right?
Thank you. I'm doing my second major. My first one was theater, and the second one is communications major. So,
You said that you're like a quarter Chinese.
yeah, before. Yeah, my great grandma moved to Peru like probably like 90 years ago, 100 years ago.
100 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, and then my grandma, she married a Peruvian boy, and then therefore my mom, and then it's me.
Okay, so do you know any story about how your grandma traveled all the way from China
You know
to
what?
Peru?
That makes me sad because I've never like truly asked about that because I'm not really connected to my mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
I really wish I could tell you something, but I don't. I just know that they're really into cooking, so I'm really into cooking too. Yeah.
There's chifa in Peru,
I
right?
know, chaufa.
Oh yeah.
Today I had chaufa for lunch. I'm not joking.
Okay, okay. And there's what else? Let's see. There's a huge Chinatown as well
Yeah.
in Peru, right?
Yeah. You
There's no, I haven't been. I've been to Colombia. I wanted to travel to Colombia and Ecuador, and Peru is kind of like down in the
right there,
south,
yeah.
right? It's a little bit further away, so I didn't get a chance to go, but I'll go next time.
It's worth it though. It's worth it.
Definitely. So, do you have any like any ancestry from the Andinos?
Oh, well, that's crazy. From my dad's side, they are from Cajamarca, which is like a province.
Okay.
So they are more like indigenous sort of thing. So it's like a mix of indigenous native people and
Oh, okay.
Asian, and then fully Peruvian, like from the capital. So
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. And your English is really good. How did you learn English?
Thank you. I used to live in the U.S. like 4 years ago. I would go to babysit and have fun with my cousin. That he's American. So I'll be
Okay.
like, I need to learn English for you, kiddo. So I did that
I
there.
see. If there was something that you wanted people to know about Peru, what would it be?
What would? Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna say food because everyone knows about food. But I feel,
Not necessarily. I mean, you can still talk about it.
I mean, food, people. Food is pretty good. And not besides like fully Peruvian food, but we have a mix with every single cuisine. For example, Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
We have great makis and sushi. I would say to try that out. It's really good.
There's ceviche as well, which is really good,
Ceviche,
right?
yeah, that's Peruvian. I love ceviche.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go to like the coast, which is like Mancora, Piura. They have really good ceviches. But yeah.
If there was something else that you wanted people to know about Peru, what would it be?
I think it would be the way that we create art when it comes to theater, because I work in theater before. It's like whatever happens in Peru, because sometimes Peru can be a shit show, people. I swear to God.
In what sense?
When it comes to politics or stuff like that.
Okay.
Like during COVID, we changed presidents 4 or 5 times. Like, I'm not joking. And we made theater about it. Like comedy shows and everything.
Okay.
In the span of like a year, they made a bunch of that. So I feel like art is worth it there. It's pretty fun.
And would you say that your personality is very typical Peruvian? I don't think so, right? Is it?
I mean, no, I don't think so. Because a normal, like a Peruvian, I'm not going to say they're going to walk away, but they're going to be like, no, I don't want to do this. Thank you, bye. But I'm like, yes!
You don't care about it, right?
No, I'm happy to be here.
I was going to surprise you by speaking Spanish, but you
Hablo
asked me.
español,
Sí, hablo español, sí.
Hablemos en
Pero-
español.
Bueno, podemos hablar una parte en español y una parte en inglés, ¿no?
Whichever you want.
How would you describe your personality when you speak Spanish? Do you think your personality changes when you speak a different language?
I think it's pretty much the same. Probably like when it comes to English, I'm a little bit more like self-conscious because I feel I'm not as funny as in Spanish. Because of course, you know my native language. I know all the jokes in Spanish. But
Ahora tenemos que hablar en español para que me demuestres algunas bromas, ¿no? Para que me digas algunas bromas.
Puede ser.
Entonces, para ver si tienes un sentido de humor mejor todavía en español.
español?
Pero ya tienes un sentido de humor muy bueno en inglés, de hecho.
Gracias. Thank you
Sí,
so much.
tienes mucha energía. La energía es muy distinta de la gente de aquí,
The
por
Canada,
ejemplo.
de Montreal.
Sí.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me see. Okay, if there was something that you wanted to change about the world, what would it be? I know I'm asking you
Oh
a
my
lot of
God, I'm
very
like,
profound
oh.
questions.
I'm having a mental breakdown. Okay, something that I would change about the world, just
Yeah.
put yourself out there. Like,
Put
don't be
yourself out there, okay.
self-conscious. Like, whatever you have, you know, there's this saying, I always think of this, whatever the world give you, you gotta give it out back to the world.
Okay, so
If-
let's say if you make a lot of money, you have to donate a lot of money, right?
Not in that sense. I'm more talking about like creativity and stuff.
Ah, okay.
If like the world gave you this sense of like fashion, like show it to people. Express yourself. Don't be afraid of it.
Okay. So it's like you have to share your gift,
Yeah, for
your
sure.
talent, right? like a God-given gift. You have to show it to people.
Always.
Right?
Like the
Okay.
world gave it to you, give it back.
You were living in Peru before
Oh,
coming
yeah,
over,
for
right?
sure, yeah.
Okay, the reason why I wanted to ask you that is because I'm actually doing a lot of videos related to like IELTS learning and stuff. So, did you take the IELTS test before entering this university, or you didn't have to do that?
You know what? I was so scared to do like the TOEFL or that one.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, Concordia, what else? What other option I have? Like, you can do Duolingo test.
Oh yeah. You
And
did
I'm like,
Duolingo?
fuck.
Okay. Okay.
I did Duolingo.
Okay. Well, since you didn't do any IELTS or TOEFL stuff,
professional, yeah.
right? I'm gonna ask you an IELTS speaking question. See if you can answer that. Let me try to find a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna find a very difficult one, okay? It's gonna be a
Okay.
fun one because I know that a lot of them are very boring, and I don't even want to ask people because
No,
they're
it's
so
like a-
boring. Can you talk about an unforgettable experience that you've had?
Okay, yeah, under 1 minute, like for the TOEFL.
Well, yeah, you don't. What? We don't have to do that. You can just talk about it directly.
Unforgettable memory moment, you said.
This interview right here is a very
Very
unforgettable experience for you, right?
Yeah.
Other than this one.
I would say, oh my gosh. Okay, unforgettable moment. When I was immigrating from Peru to here, my mom, okay, fun fact, my mom is the boss of the airport in Peru, okay? So I thought I was gonna get to say bye to her properly since she is like the boss. So I was entering my gate and my mom texted me like, I'm gonna be there in 4 minutes. Just tell them to wait for me. I told that to the pilot and everyone. And they were like, she's taking too long. Like, we cannot wait. We're supposed to just take off. So my mom, like, I didn't get to hug her or anything. I was like, I went into the plane while I was taking off. Like, she was just right there. She was like, bye. And I haven't seen her since, like almost 2 years. I'm like gonna cry actually.
Okay.
But yeah, sad,
Okay,
sad moment.
So it's like kind of like a sad, unforgettable experience.
Yeah, it's like
it's not like a
always in
good
my
one, right?
Because I'm a physical person. I need to touch people. So not being able to say bye to my mom without like touching her, it's like
Yeah.
it's rough.
Because you guys have to hug each other
And, like-
every time you see each other, right? You have to hug each
Yeah,
other.
even like from the Latino culture is like that, but even more with me, because I really like the people that I care about. I really need to touch them. Like, I'm here for you. You're here for me. You know.
I can already guess your love language. It's physical touch, right?
Facts.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, okay, what would you say is like the biggest cultural difference then between Peru and here?
I feel being nice to people. Because me, I am super nice to everyone, but then people think that I'm into them, and I'm like, bro, I'm not. I pinky
okay.
promise you. For example, I'm always like bringing like stuff to my classmates or coworkers, like homemade stuff, and I do little notes. It's because it's the way I am, and they're like, oh my gosh, she's into me, and I'm like, bro, I'm not.
And you're passionate with everybody, right?
Yeah, you can tell
So
already.
you mean that obviously you're not interested in me, but you're still acting like this, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. How would somebody be able to tell that you're interested in them romantically then?
For example, right now I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
He was my coworker, okay? He's my coworker still. But I'm like, the way I look at him, like anyone can tell. Even like customers are like, you look at him like with puppy eyes, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. It's just the eyes, Chico. They never lie.
You like me?
She like you. How do you know?
I know. The eyes, Chico. They never lied.
Can you show it to the camera? Like, how would you look
Oh
at your
my god!
boyfriend?
Oh, do you want me to be there?
Okay. I wish that I had a little bit of your energy, you know, because I'm usually
from,
kind of
give me your
like
hand,
calm
give me
and
your
stuff. Okay.
I'm trying to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very verbal in the sense that I can make all kinds of jokes and stuff, but I'm not as physical.
That's what I
you know?
noticed. Because every time that
just
I move,
like-
you're like, stay still.
Hold your
Free
horses.
space.
Do you think people are more influenced by their parents or their friends?
Nowadays, right? Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I don't want to say it's a cultural thing. Okay, I think it's more about when it comes to values. It's probably about more like parents and family. When it comes to the way you live, your lifestyle, things that you enjoy is all about friends, and that's why it's important to make the right friends at the right moment, the right time. You know.
That's very profound,
But
very
it's true, though.
philosophical.
It's true, because
Okay.
the friends that I have right now, I know they take care of they're not gonna take care of me, but I know they care about their health. So therefore, I have to take care of mine. And you know, like if they take care of their body, of their soul, of the way they get like knowledge, if they're like smart with their choices, therefore I'm gonna be smart with my choices. You know?
Okay.
So friends.
Okay. So friends influence you more, right? Influence people in general more.
Yeah,
You
I
get
think
that
more.
feeling.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
What is something that matters the most to you? Your health, money, love, romantic relationship. What is it that matters the most to you?
Matters, I think, like time for myself.
Time for yourself.
Enjoying
Okay.
your free time. For example, me right now, the weather is so good. Probably people are going out to drink and party. I need to take myself out on a
Yeah.
book dates and walk around Montreal and enjoy the weather.
Did you have this energy in the winter as well, or no? You didn't.
No.
right?
I'm
Did you
gonna
look
be
a little
so
bit more
honest.
miserable?
I was looking horrible, man. I'll be
Oh, really?
walking like
Okay.
a. No, I mean I tried to get it like right and fun, but it's not the same. From
the
someone
same,
that
right?
comes from South America, winter does not exist in Peru at least. At least in Lima, it's harsh.
So, do you have a lot of friends from Canada or North America right now?
I would say yes. I mean, from school helped me a lot. We have friends there. I have friends from the U.S. when I was there before, but yeah, not a lot, as many as in Peru, but
Yeah.
some.
Your friends are pretty international, right? You have some friends from here and from there.
Yeah,
Okay,
I would say yeah.
cool. And what about your boyfriend? Where's your boyfriend from?
He's from here. He's from Montreal. He's a Montreal guy.
Have you noticed any cultural differences throughout the relationship?
I was talking about it yesterday with him. He was like, I was worried at the beginning that this was not gonna work out. I was like, why? He was like, cultural difference. And I'm like, are you talking about like language barrier? Because sometimes my English is not Englishing, man. English ain't working. But he's like, no, it's more about the way that you are with people. What I just mentioned before, like physical touch and like giving
okay.
gifts. And he's like, I thought I was like the rest, you know?
Yeah.
But then he's like, but then I saw the way that you looked at me, and I was like, yeah, you can tell the difference. But I feel like the most important part is the way that I am, or the way that we express who we love or we care for. That's the main thing I'd say.
Okay, so
He has to get used to it though. I don't fucking care.
okay, is there something that you can't get used to though?
From him,
Yeah.
I love it though. He loves communication. I mean, loves communication too. Like you gotta
Yeah.
express how you feel, right? But sometimes like in my family, we always like, if you don't want that, okay, I'm gonna do it either way because I care for you.
Yeah.
But here you guys like are more like about boundaries. Like if I really don't want
okay.
it, like I'm not gonna do it. He says it. And he's like pretty like nice with it, but I'm like, you don't love me anymore.
Okay. So he has to insist, right? Okay, I
Yeah,
got you.
sort of.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so that's everything for the interview. Thank you so much. I loved
Thank
your
you.
energy, and I think that the interview is gonna turn out great. So
Agreed.
thank you so much.
记得点赞关注哦。